Imagine walking into a room and instantly drawing people's attention, not because of your looks, but because of your vibe. That effortless charm, the magnetic presence, the kind of energy that makes people say, there's just something about them. What if I told you that attractiveness has less to do with your physical appearance and more to do with your habits? Yes, it's true. You don't need expensive clothes, perfect features, or $1 million smile to be attractive. What you really need are the habits that send the right message. Confidence, kindness, presence, and charm. In this video, we're talking about 10 habits that will instantly make you more attractive. These are practical, powerful, and backed by psychology. And the best part, anyone can start building these habits today. Let's get into it. 1. Good posture, confidence in your stance. Let's start with something simple but powerful. Your posture. When you stand tall, shoulders back, chin up, you send a silent message. I'm confident. I'm grounded. I belong here. A woman named Julia shared on a podcast how she used to feel invisible at work. She never spoke up, always slouched at meetings, and avoided eye contact. But one day, she decided to fake confidence. She practiced walking upright and speaking clearly, even though she didn't feel it inside. Within weeks, people started treating her differently. Co-workers included her in conversations. Her boss asked her opinion more. She didn't change who she was, just how she presented herself. Fun fact, studies have shown that posture affects not just how others see us, but how we see ourselves. Holding a power pose for just 2 minutes can actually change hormone levels, raising testosterone, the confidence hormone, and lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. Try this next time you're waiting in line, walking into a meeting, or even brushing your teeth. Check your posture. Are you hunched over or standing like someone who knows they're valuable? 2. Eye contact, the silent connector. Eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Well, they're also one of your strongest tools for attraction. Making solid, warm eye contact tells people you're present, honest, and confident. But there's a difference between staring and connecting. Ever talk to someone who looks around the room while you're speaking? It feels like they're somewhere else. Now think of someone who holds eye contact, nods as you speak, and seems there with you. That's magnetic. A guy once said he got more dates by simply maintaining eye contact while ordering coffee at his local cafe. He didn't change his clothes or hairstyle. He just started making intentional eye contact and smiling. The barista asked him out a week later. Try this. Practice holding eye contact 2 to 3 seconds longer than you usually do. It might feel weird at first, but it builds presence. Combine it with a soft smile and you're golden. 3. Listening more than you speak. One of the most attractive qualities, being a great listener. We live in a world where everyone's waiting for their turn to talk. So when you're the person who truly listens, pauses, nods, asks thoughtful follow-up questions, you instantly stand out. Have you ever met someone who remembered small details you shared weeks ago? Like your favorite snack or the name of your pet? You felt seen? That's the power of listening. Fun fact, according to research by Harvard, when people talk about themselves, it lights up the same pleasure centers in the brain as food or money. So if you make someone feel heard, you make them feel good, and they'll associate that feeling with you. The next time you're in a conversation, ask one more question than you normally would. Get curious. People will walk away thinking, wow, they're such a good conversationalist even if you barely spoke. 4. Smiling, your free superpower. A genuine smile can light up your face, make you seem approachable, and trigger warm feelings in others. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to appear attractive. There's a famous study where people were shown pictures of strangers. They consistently rated the smiling faces as more attractive even if the person wasn't conventionally good looking. A woman used to feel overlooked at social events. She tried changing her outfit, hairstyle, even wore heels she hated. But nothing worked until she started smiling more often. Not a fake smile, but one that said, I'm happy to be here. People began approaching her more, complimenting her energy. Fun fact, smiling is contagious. When you smile, others often subconsciously smile back. This releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin in both brains. Try this. Practice smiling with your eyes, not just your mouth. It's called a Duchenne smile, and it's what people associate with genuine warmth. 5. Dressing with intention. You don't need a closet full of expensive clothes to be attractive, but you do need to dress in a way that tells the world, I care. What does that mean? It means dressing for your body type, choosing colors that complement your skin tone, and wearing clean, well-fitting clothes even if they're simple. James wore graphic tees and baggy jeans to work every day. Then he tried something new, a tailored button-up and fitted slacks. The change was subtle, but people noticed. He got more compliments in 1 week than he had all year. He said, "I didn't feel like a different person, but people treated me like one." Color matters. Studies show that wearing red can make people appear more attractive and confident. Blue, on the other hand, is associated with trust. Try this. Instead of following every trend, find your style. What makes you feel good? What reflects who you are? Confidence often starts with how you dress. 6. Using your voice with purpose. Your voice is a powerful tool, and how you use it affects how people perceive you. A calm, clear, and expressive voice can instantly make you more attractive. It shows control, warmth, and confidence. Ever notice some people speak too fast, rush their words, or trail off at the end of sentences? It makes them seem nervous or unsure. On the other hand, someone who speaks slowly, with energy and intention, feels grounded. Laura hated public speaking, but during a job interview, she remembered to slow down and breathe before answering. She didn't try to sound fancy, just clear and calm. She got the job, and her interviewer later said, "You had such a confident presence. We knew you could handle pressure." Fun fact, people are naturally drawn to voices with deeper tones. They associate them with trust and authority. But pitch isn't everything. How you speak matters more. Try this. Before important conversations, practice your answer out loud. Record yourself. Focus on clarity, pace, and warmth. 7. Practicing self-care without shame. Self-care isn't just face masks and bubble baths. It's taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Attractive people often radiate energy that says, "I value myself." That comes from within. Have you ever met someone who glows from the inside out? They drink water, get enough sleep, have hobbies, and take breaks when needed. That energy is magnetic. Quick example, Daniel, a nurse, was always tired and stressed. Once he started sleeping 7 hours a night and going for walks in the park. His friends noticed a difference. He smiled more, he joked more, he felt better, and it showed. Try this. Treat yourself the way you treat someone you love. Eat foods that fuel you. Move your body. Rest without guilt. It doesn't make you selfish, it makes you shine. 8. Being kind without expecting anything. Kindness is massively underrated in the attractiveness department. Helping someone, giving a compliment, or showing empathy. These are powerful actions that leave a lasting impression. Mini story. Emma was walking home when she saw an elderly man struggling with his groceries. She offered to carry them up the stairs. He smiled, thanked her, and said, "You remind me of my daughter." A stranger nearby noticed and later struck up a conversation with her, saying he was impressed by what she did. Kindness creates ripples, and people are drawn to those who leave others better than they found them. Try this. Compliment a stranger today. Hold the door. Say thank you with eye contact. You'll not only lift someone else, you'll also feel more alive. 9. Having a sense of humor. You don't have to be a stand-up comedian to be funny. You just need to enjoy life. A good sense of humor makes people feel safe, seen, and joyful. It's one of the top traits people say they want in a partner, and it builds connection fast. Laughing together builds trust and emotional connection. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Try this. Don't force jokes. Instead, be playful. Share funny stories. Laugh at your own silly moments. People love being around someone who doesn't take life too seriously. 10. Living with purpose. Finally, the most attractive habit of all, living a life that excites you. Passion is magnetic. People are drawn to others who have goals, dreams, and values even if they're still figuring it out. For example, a woman who loves painting, volunteers on weekends, or runs a small business even if she's not rich or famous radiates something special. Her life has direction, and that makes her glow. Try this. Ask yourself, what am I curious about? What would I do even if no one paid me? Follow that. Even a little. Passion is powerful. And when you chase it, you become more attractive without even trying. So there you have it. 10 habits that can instantly make you more attractive. And none of them require you to change who you are, only how you show up. Let's recap. Stand tall. Make eye contact. Be a better listener. Smile more. Dress with intention. Use your voice well. Practice self-care. Be kind without expecting anything. Keep your sense of humor. Live with purpose. You don't have to master them all at once. Start with one. Build it. Then add another. At the end of the day, real attractiveness is about energy. The energy of someone who knows their worth, treats others well, and lives with heart. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that empowers, uplifts, and inspires. See you in the next one.